What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring Kita Edition! I'm back, baby. Let's go kill some people, eh? Yeah, let's go get Trigoth. He's right there. He'll be easy to find. And, turning evil this episode. Yeah, sorry again, it's been a little bit since I posted. I do want to be a little more regular. A lot of it really is just, I was just working a lot of extra time trying to finish my first lore video, which is done. It'll be posted in, probably Monday on GameSpot, but I'm going to create a playlist on my personal channel. Hey, you remember this guy? I think he actually helped us out in, Ooh, you almost got me with that. You know, it's probably easy for him if I have it. Yeah, gain that parry off. Since he's wielding such a giant sword. I mean, chunk of meat right there. Oh my god. Don't do that. But anyways, I'm gonna make a playlist on my personal channel of all the lore videos I make for GameSpot. So, you know, I know that some people wouldn't want to subscribe there because of all the videos and all that. You know, I get it. But I will have a playlist on my personal channel that I'm going to post front and center while I'm working on the lore videos of Elden Ring lore videos. And it's all my style. Wrote it all my way. Bull Goat set. So, yeah, you guys... Hold on. My computer is being a goofball. So, don't worry. It's the exact same way I would have made something regardless, just so you guys are aware. All right, so let's look at the Bull Goat set and Trigoth. Great Horn Trigoth's armor covers his wearer with a pair of giant horns, providing staunch poise. Trigoth is a famed knight of assistance. Countless Tarnished facing adversity in the lands between have survived thanks to the Great Horned One's aid. Don't you feel awful killing him after reading that? It's like, oh, man, I just killed the guy. He's, like, really cool and helps everybody out. Oh, ooh. Oh, I still have to do the rest of the volcano stuff. I went straight to Volcano Manor. I didn't do the stuff up front I need to do. I'll go ahead and do that after this. Also, there's the other invasion back there that I need to get. I think this is actually, if I remember correctly, that's actually at the bottom there. So I'm going to go down here. Yeah, so... Anyways, let's see. My lore video was on, as I talked about before, Godric. Lots of great stuff on it. Actually, some of my coworkers helped me with some things. I was going to read one of your guys' comments, but I didn't, just because I ended up deciding, because it wasn't something I really included in the video, and I decided I wasn't sure if I fully agreed with it, so... I apologize. It's not nothing against you guys, but or whatever, that one comment. It was just more like, you know, if I'm going to include something, I want to make sure I can stand by the whole thing. So I was like, I will definitely, though, in the future, though, just in general, always, if there's something that I figure out because of a comment, I'm going to include it. And speaking of which, there's actually a really good comment that I got that I wanted to read off here. That I actually saved a screenshot of because I was like, oh, snap, that's a really good comment. And... it's a little longer, from Jeremy Scott last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and read that in a little bit, but I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Like, really interesting stuff that I kind of thought about and hadn't dug deeper into too much. Like, it's kind of in the back of my mind, and it was just some really cool stuff that I want to read off. All right, let's go to Riley the Idol. So, yeah, this first episode, as I kind of talked about, was Godric, but next week I'm probably going to do Renala. It's going to be Mondays. It should be every Monday will be a new lore video is the plan. So, yeah, that's the plan. Oh, you know, it makes sense, by the way, I should have said this with the other guy with Trigoth. It makes sense that you as a Recusant are going to go fight him because the Recusants are super against the Golden Order. They are heretical. That's their whole thing. Very, very anti-Golden Order. And the fact that he's going around helping Tarnished, which typically are working with the Golden Order, and that's what Trigoth is doing, makes sense, right? That you'd be like, well, let's take on Trigoth. We got to stop him from helping all these Tarnished out and helping out the Golden Order. Anyways, this upcoming Monday should be when my first video comes out for GameSpot. Crepus's Vial. Oh, this is where you get it, huh? Crepus's Vial. I think it's one of these. Yeah. Small mysterious bottle with a dark mist sealed within. Eliminates all sound by the wearer during movement. A ritual implement used by Round Table Hold assassins. There was a time when Tarnished, who had strayed from guidance, feared nothing more than utter silence. So the implication I get is now the Volcano Manor sent you to go kill this guy, who is one of the Round Table Hold assassins. Again, it's that anti-Round Table thing. It's well, Golden Order. Not necessarily anti-Ordery, but anti-Golden Order. All anti-Golden Order stuff. So anyone who's helping out the Round Table, you gotta take them out. Anyone who's aiding people, aiding them, you know, you gotta take them out. Okay, so what I was saying with the lores is that, yeah, Monday, I think right now is going to be the schedule of their release on GameSpot. And it'll be once a week. It'll be exact same way I've always made lore, like I said. So I know it's a different location, but I will have a playlist on my main channel. I'm going to be doing it the exact same style. I'm going to make them the exact same way. I'm spending pretty much the same amount of time doing research. Like, I had a few weeks of just doing research before, so it's not like I'm... I wouldn't say I don't feel like I'm skimping on anything, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be I wouldn't put something on unless I felt good about it. I was very clear about that. Okay, so on the way to the Volcano Manor, you can see all these bodies, right? Speaking of lore stuff. So this is, first of all, this is where a giant war took place between, basically between Rykard and his men, and I'd say the Golden Order, probably Morgott. Morgott at this point, and this is looking at the intro, you can see this. Morgott did fight during the Shattering, and that's essentially when he took control of Leyndell, to my understanding, was during the Shattering. And he actually beat back Rykard's, and first of all, he actually beat Radahn, and I think he's fighting now Rykard, who he views as a traitor, because Rykard's all blasphemous. And this, if I remember correctly, is the site of the largest battle and most deadly battle of the entire conflict. It was fought here at the steps of Volcano Manor. But clearly, if it was Morgott, which I think it was, I think you actually find Leyndell Knights here. So Leyndell Knights are coming and trying to fight Rykard, but clearly they weren't able to breach it. So it's not like Rykard... I guess you could say Rykard's men won this battle, but they weren't able to breach Leyndell. So it's almost like a stalemate that no one can breach the castles. So, Sacred Butchering Knife now from Anastasia. So now she invaded because last time I hadn't gotten the first invasion. So I think that's what made that happen this time. And whoops, I wanted to go Order of Acquisition and go to the bottom. Huge carving knife made to cleanly butcher the human body. Signature weapon of the Ogress Anastasia, known to have eaten countless Tarnished while disguised as a finger maiden. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I imagine all these people hung here. I have to imagine that this is Rykard's doing, likely, right? Because it's in front of the Volcano Manor, so it'd serve as a warning. I mean, it could be the opposite, where it's like... yeah, it could be the opposite, but let's see. We have a bunch of trolls and bodies. I mean, I think the trolls could be anyone's, just depending on the troll. We find trolls also under the, under the Karian Royals, for example. They had trolls working for them, so it's not like trolls have a specific allegiance, I don't think, to one cause or the other. Again, I'm still digging through everything, still trying to 100% figure things out, but I don't think they do. But I mean, in the story trailer, sorry, for the story trailer, I think you actually see trolls fighting for Leyndell. So yeah, and it looks like right now, at least this spot, because we have a bunch of abductor versions. Abductor versions are Rykard's, so you know they're probably clearing out this area for Rykard. Hey, what do you know, Leyndell soldier? Speak of the devil. Leyndell soldier hanging out here. But yeah, they're over there fighting against these guys, as you can see. So clearly, Leyndell soldier fighting against them. Again, because it's Rykard. So that gives you a little bit of fun war stuff to look at. Okay, so I gotta fight a Grafted Scion, and I was talking about Grafted Scions last time. And while I'm climbing the big old ladder right up here, Wait. Oh, crap. That ladder that was right over to the left was the ladder I wanted to climb, huh? Okay, I'm gonna climb up that ladder. And, yeah, I almost forgot to do this stuff, so I'm glad I came back for it. But, let me find this ladder first. That's to the left. There it is. Okay. From Jeremy Scott. Dave, I can't stop thinking about a comment you made in passing during one of the first videos of this playthrough. I don't understand how they're eternal immortal dragons, but they can die. After this chapter of your playthrough, I've become convinced that we're all fast-forwarding time too far to explain things. I just want to brush across the primordial age in which we're told that the dragons came from. So like the world is fresh. The crucible is spitting out life. All of combined animal types, as we found out, that worship the dragons eternal without death, and Farum Azula must have been their digs, and it was floating over Limgrave. Okay, so here's the thing. We keep assuming the thing that came down from the stars that ended the primordial age was literally the thing that started the Erd Tree. Something that either is the greater will or the envoy of it. But think about it. If you're dragon god elect ruling immortal class, why would something falling from the stars ever concern you? It can't kill you. You're immortal, eternal, unending. Oh man, I was trying to like scroll up my screenshot and I forgot it was a screenshot. Unending. So the thing that fell to end the age of the dragons, the primordial age, was destined death. Malekith defeated the disciples of destined death, retrieved the rune of death, and all of a sudden the greater will knows exactly who God should become. The previous wielder of destined death, the Gloam Queen, or the daughter of the Gloam Queen, Marika. I had someone else, by the way, comment that Melina is the Gloam Queen, so I think there's some, I guess, discussion over. Anyways, that was the main thing, though. There's more stuff, but I just thought that was like a really interesting thought that destined death wasn't there yet, and that's why they were immortal. So yeah, I was like, oh wow, that's actually really interesting. That's like a really great thought that destined death could have come down, and I probably just said a lot of things a little ahead of where the lore that we're at are, but it was just such a great comment. Great thought about that stuff, because you kind of have to account for how does something that's considered immortal become not immortal, right? You can't just say they're immortal and then all of a sudden like, oh, no, never mind, they're not. So that would make sense. That destined death would have something to do with it. Or maybe like it arrived from outer space, which we're going to see some outer space stuff this episode in a way. We've already kind of heard about it a bunch with the Alabaster Lords, Falling Star Beasts, and I got another Falling Star Beast coming up here. So, also, I'm going to hop and do a dungeon quickly and do a fast cut after I do this stuff over here. So, oh, you guys, oh man, they're crying over their bro. So brutal, so sad, so sad. Why you gotta try to take over other people's realms, even though they were attacking you first? And then again, it was just sort of like a, at least the way I interpret it, is just sort of like a free-for-all in terms of like who is going to get Leyndell and win it, and it just happened to be Morgott. Hey, look, a Stake of America. Could that be to fight off a grafted scion, perhaps? So, okay, the fact that there's a grafted scion here is pretty interesting in the sense of like, grafted scions, I'm pretty damn positive they're all, every single one of them, a Godric thing. If you look at the way they look, it's like very much, they're grafted in the exact same way that Godric is. They're grafted, the shield that they wield, everything, it just refers to Godric. They all wield the same swords and shields, which is all Godric related. So, yeah. So, why is this specific grafted scion here? And I think it's possibly like, maybe there were some sorts of scouts or secret, yeah, like kind of like scouts that Godric was using, would be my guess. So, okay. That's kind of where my mind's at with it in terms of these ones, because you find one in, oh, there's also a thing I missed too in another dungeon I have to go to. But 2 dungeons that I have to do some makeup stuff in. Anyways, you You find 2 of them in one of the dungeons at the beginning. The Fringefolk Hero's Grave. Guarding over an Erdtree favor, which might have been Godric's Erdtree favor that he maybe obtained or feels proud of. Who knows? I don't know. You find 1 in Liurnia. And, oh god. Oh boy. Wow, look at this. We got some sorcerer stuff here. Mechanical guys. And yeah, I think this just goes to the volcano cave up this way, which I already did. Nomadic merchant I've talked to, so... Okay, where's the 9th Gelmir Site of Grace? That's actually what I want to get here first. 9th Mount Gelmir. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to do some warping, and I'll come back to stuff. So I'll see you guys in a moment. First place I'm going to go to, though, is going to be the Gelmir Hero's Grave. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Well, actually, wait. No. I take it back. Because first I'm going to do a level up, so you can see what I choose to level up. Then I'll see you guys in a moment. I think that makes way more sense. All right, level up. Let's go Vigor again, as I'll be good. And all right, quick cut. All right, this should be me coming back now. You drop down right. You fall. You drop down. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was an interesting way to fall, but I guess it kind of worked out. Wow, that was scary. Okay, so what I want to do, oh my god, I want to go face this guy because he actually dropped something that I missed. So we're going to do that. He has the Mantis Blade, so I wanted to grab that because I missed it. Where is the Mantis Blade, eh? A curved sword with a blade at both ends, wielded by the cemetery shades, the insect-ridden gravekeepers. The blade is thin and sharp, and strong attacks unleashes a far-reaching slash. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and use this so I can kill myself and warp to the grave. Where is it? I'm going to be warping all the way back to the Fringefolk Heroes Cave, which is right here. Which, oh my god, I never went into it. Okay, time for me to do that. Ah, no! Hi, my name is Kita. I'm at the first step. I'm starting here so you can see where I'm at. I am a dum-dum, and I missed some stuff in here. Also, oh, something interesting I wanted to say, actually, before I go in there, is I keep on getting so distracted. So, see all these guys on the crosses? This is something I hadn't really thought about before until I was making my Godric lore video. But the way that they're hanging and they're crossed up is exactly the same way as Marika from all of her images that we see of Marika, and that's also what a crucible would look like with the curve. So, yeah, it's all exactly the same way that Marika is always presented and looks. So the way that I'm reading into it is that it's probably, since Godric's the one here, and if you look forward, if you go forward, where is it? So the Gatefront Ruins, I should just show this, but the Gatefront Ruins and all that have Godric's symbolism over it, and all of his soldiers are there. So I figure what probably was going on was that Godric probably hung them as a message, and since he would be, he's not anti-Golden Order. All the stuff he shows is Golden Order related, so he isn't like anti-Golden Order. Even though Morgott thinks he's a traitor, probably because of the grafting and all that, but and the fact that he ran away and everything potentially too could be another reason why. So, anyways, Morgott, or sorry, Godric. What am I? Who? Where? What? When? Why? So yeah, I think Godric was the one who did that, and he probably hung them all up as kind of like as a message, you know, like, yo, you come over here, this is what's gonna happen to you, sort of thing. You know, the standard. So, yeah. Okay, next up, we're gonna do the shortcuts. A couple of shortcuts here, and one that I actually only recently found out about, which is down this way. First, I want to grab this, and yeah, actually I hadn't found this thing my first time, but yeah, you can drop here, And what do you know? There's another way here. Oh my god. I was trying to... I don't know what I was trying to grab. I was trying to grab something else and I messed up. Oh, I was like switching over my torch or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so if you drop down there, that's what I wanted to do. If you drop down there, that's another way to get out, another way to go. I think there's also another thing that I didn't find before. Well, whatever. So, yeah, anyways, point is, I think Morgott, I think Godric was posting those guys to say, like, don't come mess. And he is an Erd Tree. He is faithful in a way. He's still all about Lane-Del. He has Lane-Del imagery everywhere and Erd Tree imagery, so it's not like he's anti-Erd Tree. He's just, you know, a bit of a baby. He's a bit of a coward. What you gonna do? Yeah, he's just not as powerful as the other demigods, so. Anyways, that is some of the stuff I wanted to mention, bring up with Godric and that area, and I'll show those ruins too briefly that we passed by. Yeah, and I'm starting to pay way more attention to the soldiers, and I'm starting to really get like the imagery down of what every faction looks like, so that's helping. Some of the statues I'm still not sure about, like this statue, what the hell? Man, and like, okay, you look up above and see that guy right there, that boy? Grafted Scion. There is also another one, but I don't see where it is. I know it's like around the back here somewhere. Trying to lay an ambush. Okay. I get it, you're not happy. Because you're a damn grafted beast thing. Oh god, I thought I was about to die. Because I was dodging around when I probably shouldn't have. Yes, there's the other one who decides to join the fight. Erd Tree favor right there. Yeah, I've been wondering if there's like an elevator back up somewhere. Because, well, for multiple reasons, I guess you could say. Because there's like an entrance thing that I found somewhere that I'm like, wait, how do you get to that spot? I don't know how to get there. There's got to be a way. Alright, second one. Alright, I think that's now, actually, I think I've killed all the Grafted Scions. Oh, wait, maybe it's by dropping down there. Oh, hey, how about that? That looks like a spot I can drop to. I've never been here. That's cool. New spot for me. Wait, oh, that looks like a drop I can drop down to as well now. Oh, hey, how about that? Cool. I mean, it's full of death and rank and all that, but very cool. Maybe this'll be that mystery I've been wondering about. Seems like it. Ooh, the elevator I was wondering about. I was like, there's gotta be. There's gotta be. Here it is. Love it. I love discovering things on the Let's Play. Ooh, thank you, wheel thingy, chariot, for helping me out. Murdering some peeps for me. Okay, yeah. Because I saw this up here and I was like, wait, how do you get to this? You get a stone sword key back for it. That's awesome. That's nice. All right. Because I used 2 to get in here and I got 1 back. How nice. How nice. All right, where is he heading to? I want to see what your pattern is now before I... Oh, wait a second. I wonder if I could just jump on top of this thing. I've never done that before and I've always wanted to try. All right, here's the way to do it safely. No! Ah! See you guys in a moment. Ah! What's up, guys? I'm back. I think this is a good a spot as any to do it, because I'm going to drop down here. And, okay, so there's 2 options I have, basically. So, I could, at this point, drop down there again, and then there's that second drop down I showed. But I know exactly where that is, and oh god, I actually didn't think he was gonna come yet. So I was wrong. I made a pretty big mistake there. Yeah, I thought, I guess I should have waited for him to run back up. So, whoops. yeah, the reason I came this way, though, is because I want to go up here. And for all I know, this guy's going to come. Usually, I guess when I wait for him to be going the other way, and it just takes forever for him to come chase you back, so you have plenty of time to run up here. Might not be the case this time. I'll see. So this is another one of the things you can find here. So many things. So many things to find. Oh, you ain't nothing. Wait, oh, it looks like he's using... I think that was a Godric shield. Dragon Communion Seal. Alright, I think this one's actually pretty interesting, if it's the one I think it is. Let's see, it would be here. Alright, this sacrificial devouring of the heart gives power. Indeed, Dragon Communion is too primal in nature for the term incantation to be appropriate. Oh, okay. Formless Drake Blood Seal with the Dragon Communion crest. Oh, okay. I guess not. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of a different one, but that's cool. Yeah, alright. I gotcha. Let's run this way. Oh, I was like, I don't know where the openings are. He's gonna come and hit me, but I guess I did okay. Nope. Yeah, okay. You run all the way up there, thanks. And then this should give me plenty of time to get to this one. I want to see what its pattern is before I just forge ahead. Okay, so you're gonna go back up, hopefully all the way back up? Nope, not all the way back up. That's cool. Oh wait, he did go all the way back up. Nice. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Wait a second. He's probably still gonna catch up to me, isn't he? Okay, so that spot that was to the left that you might have seen. Ah! The spot that was to the left is where you, basically that's just the drop spot that you could take, so. Or now to my upper right there. And, yeah, alright. That's done. My first time coming down here was when I was playing the game during, what was it? I think it was just yeah, it was my first time playing the game, not the network test. Or was it I don't know. It was for something where basically I just ran down here right away and just got obliterated by this ulcerated tree spirit. And I was like, what is this? This thing. Because I was way under leveled. It was the first place I went to, and I just absolutely wanted to find out what was down below. Yeah, this guy was just destroying me. And I kept on, like, trying to beat him, because I was like, no, I need to find out what it is. Nobody else will know. I have to find out. Because I saw some people talk about how they went there, and then they just ran away. And I was like, no, I have to be the one. It has to be me. Golden Seed, Banished Knight Oleg. Alright, Banished Knight Oleg. Let's take a look at him. And actually, I might have gotten Engvall without realizing it, because apparently you used to get something different, and they patched him in. So let's talk about both of them, because this is all Stormveil stuff, actually. So I'm going to look at Engvall first. One of the two knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Despite his banishment, so Wings of the Storm would be like Stormveil Castle, I think. So he was like a Stormveil Castle knight. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the Grace-Given Lord, instead keeping watch over a masterless castle for many years, gaining renown as a hero of the fringes. The Grace-Given Lord is Morgott. Morgott's referred to as the Grace-Given, so he decided not to help out Morgott and just watched over the masterless castle, which would be Stormveil, for many years. Probably because at that point, Godfrey had left, so now there's no master there. I think Godfrey conquered Stormveil, basically. And while it wasn't his castle, like, it was under Godfrey until Godric came later on and retook it. All right, Oleg. The other one of the two knights knows the Wings of the Storm. After his banishment, he attracted the notice of the Grace-Given Lord, and later, having slain 100 traitors as the Lord's hand, Oleg earned the hero's honor of Erdtree burial. So he actually did help out there. So, all right, I'm going to quick warp to the 9th Mount Gelmir site of Grace. Well, you know what? Whatever, I'm already almost there. Might as well just show it as I'm doing it. You guys have to bear with the loading times with me, too. Alright, so I still need to do the nighttime stuff and go on my nighttime rampage. But right now I'm going to be focusing on Volcano Manor quests and wrapping up these little things like this. So, 9th Mount Gelmir site of Grace is there. So this will take me to a falling star beast, which the nice thing is you could climb up there, or you could just take this nice shortcut here. Oh wait, I meant to take this. Damn it! I keep on taking the wrong one. I meant to take this. There we go. And falling star beast, but now at least we get to be on Epona. And yes, I'm calling it Epona on purpose. Got a comment about my Shadow Tower Let's Play that I was doing in the past, and the question if I'd ever do it again, or like come back to it. Maybe. I'm not gonna say never. I do really want to play the game again or finish it because I'm curious. I'd also really like to play Shadow Tower Abyss. It's just a thing where I just don't know in general after this how many Let's Plays I'll do, just in general, because I really want to focus my free time on making a game. So, yeah, honestly, after all the Elden Ring stuff, so I might kind of start shifting my focus to that. Especially while I'm with GameSpot, it's like I'm already making YouTube videos full time basically, so yeah, it would be nice for me to be able to do that. Jump back on Torrent here. It was going so well for up until that moment. It's going so well, Falling Star Beast. And then you had to hit me with your pincers that I called scissors in the past. Thanks, Elizabeth, by the way, for calling me out and giving me the proper term for that. When I said pincers. Oh, wait, it's going to slam down. Yeah. I always forget that. Uh-oh. Nice. Uh-oh. Yeah, I always forget that he has the double up on that when he's in phase 2. I don't think he even does it in phase 1, so yeah, I think it's pretty specific to phase 2 of him. Whoa, damn it. No, stop it. Stop it. Ah, no. Oh, God. No. Heal. Eesh. Oh, funk. Wow, I didn't know that'd be like a basically instant kill. No, I was doing so good at first. That's how it always goes, right? You have a great run and then just one little thing, man. One little thing. Ah! Oh, I thought I was gonna fall off. That was scary. Alright, we need to get away from the edge, Falling Star Beast. Nah, that's not getting away from the edge. That's you trying to pull your tricks on me. Okay. Look, you don't have to not try. I mean, you still try. Wow, that thing always... I didn't know that would just, like, sweep you off of Torrent. You know, it seems like actually running to his right side is, as opposed to his left side, seems like just the better idea in general because of his whips. What do I know? I don't know. Maybe not. Oh. I thought I was far enough away. I don't know. I knew it was an AoE, but I thought... You know, you can see on the ground, so I thought I'd be okay. Oh, wow. What a nice miss. Good job. Good job, me. Yep. Okay. Oh, boo. I hit your butt. How do you feel about that? You probably don't like it, do you? Fallen Star Beast when... Or maybe you are into it, I don't know. Maybe you like having it. Maybe you're like into that sort of kinky stuff. I don't know. He's full grown. Do what he wants, you know? He's a full grown adult Falling Star Beast. Do whatever he wants. I'm not trying to judge. You know, you do you, full grown Falling Star Beast. You do you. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. Nice. It's like, I want to make sure I get that attack in and be greedy. Even though it's probably... Oh, God. Yeah, I knew he was going for that sweep. I definitely thought it was going to hit me. Oh, no. Toro. I'm not holding up red. You can't find me. Actually, I think I remember finding out that the whole red thing wasn't true with bowls, or maybe I'm wrong about it not being true. I thought I like saw that somewhere. Come on. Okay, there we go. I thought that wasn't going to be able to get him in time because he was by that rock. Oh god, I'm too close to him. Okay. Don't know where you are. There you are. I was actually trying to target. I just was missing my targeting. See, that's not always next to him. That's why sometimes you can get in those hits that I go for that I probably shouldn't. Ah! Rocks! Not rocks. No. Look for the red thing. Look for the red thing. It ain't me. Oh, wow. I always think that sweep's not going to go that far, and it always does. And then he always gets that follow-up attack, too. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was almost a nightmare, because I accidentally grabbed my binoculars. Wow. That would have been brutal had that been my death. Now I just... But if I die the normal way, it's okay. Oh, God. Don't let this be another really, really dumb death to me. Come on. Come on. Oh. Got stuck on him. All right. Somber Smithing Stone 6, Smithing Stone 6, Falling Star Beast Jaw. Nothing for me, but let's look at the Falling Star Beast Jaw. Part of a Falling Star Beast's Jaw. Hard and shining black, fashioned into a weapon. With this sharp point, this colossal weapon can skewer foes. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Grab a Starlight Shard. And, cool. I think that's all of Mount Gelmir pretty much done at this point. I know I missed the patches thing, but other than that, I think I've done all of Mount Gelmir now. But let's double check this spot in case I didn't do this. Hey, Puppet Masters. You know, I guess there are sorcerers who summon them, but Rykard, who does marionettes, but Rykard also knows sorcery stuff, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's associated with Rhea Lucaria, those specific ones. Also, I'm realizing now that I might have enough golden seeds to give myself another heal. I don't remember what the max amount you can give yourself is, but I could. Could be. Could be. Oh, you know what I'm going to be doing soon here, too, is probably starting the snow mountaintops. Might be going to the mountaintops in here. I'm pretty sure I already picked up this. Yeah, I did. I just want to double check. Okay, let's go back to Volcano Manor, where we got some people to talk to, some things to do, some progress to make, and then some more people to kill. All right, let's talk to you first.
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it.
Take it. Serpent Bone Blade.
Now, perhaps the time has come to tell you of the true ruler of this manor, Lord Rykard. The Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace, but it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Erd Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rykard, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot come a day too soon.
Yes! I want to see Lord Rykard. I'm blasphemous. Screw the Erd Tree.
If you follow this, it cannot...
It can't come a day too soon. Ah, I need it. Patches, I did your quest for you. What have you to say? What say you? Oh, actually, I wanted to look at the weapon that I got. Sinister katana modeled after a serpent bone. The densely packed row of spines that jut away from the cutting edge are coated in a lethal poison. I'm pretty sure that's what the target was using.
Hello again. Welcome.
The request is done.
Hunted down Tragoth? Are you certain? No, it's quite all right. Fine work indeed. I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest, by all means. Cheers for that. Forgot something on you? No.
Yeah, so, okay.
Try to find it in your heart next.
I guess we have to rest to talk to him again because Tanith doesn't reward us for what we did. I need my reward patches.
If you follow the it cannot.
All right, let's see if there's any updates from our lizard girl Zarias / Raya.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late. Well, I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me.
What?
Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret that Lady Tanith has kept from me? I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
No way. I trust Lady Tanith completely.
The serpent that lurked in the shadows that night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. Perhaps the manor yet holds. If you discover it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Could it be this room? Oh my god. I can't even believe it. I already knew about it, but I still can't believe it. Now I have a torch out. How about that? Now I can see your face better.
The serpent that entered the perhaps.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I already did that. Alright, let's talk to, ooh, got a new request. Alright, red letter. Juno Haslo. Knight of Blood, Juno Haslo. Why, but that's your brother, isn't it?
Ah, it's you, is it? I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind giving me some time to myself? I haven't achieved anything at all thus far. Even though I've dirtied my hands time and time again, I'm still yet to achieve anything. Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been. How did it take me so long to realize, honestly? There's just no end to my foolishness, is there?
You know, you could go hunt down your brother for me if you want. Juno Haslo, you know what I'm saying, Dialos?
Perhaps I am a fool. No, what an easy
Alright. Yeah.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this.
Oh.
A special invitation to hunt some of the first tarnished who sat at the round table hold.
Whoa.
If you should accept, I'll next see you on the field of battle.
Why would you see me on the field of battle?
You're still alive.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. He actually helps you out with that request. Okay. Cool. So we got a couple new targets. That's cool. Let's go see if Tanith has anything to say to us now.
If you follow this, it cannot come.
Okay. Wait. What the?
If you follow, it cannot come.
Oh, Zarias'
She
troubles.
said that to you.
Yes, she
I
did.
should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis? Zarias has placed her trust in you, that some things are better left.
Some things are better. Why trust your... What are you doing exactly in this volcano manor, eh, Tanith?
The serpent that entered the perhaps them.
Wait, was I able to tell her anything?
If you discover.
Okay, I already discovered the thing. Whatever, I'm gonna rest. And then we can talk to Patches again and get Patches to give me what's rightfully mine. And go hunt down some more peeps, right?
Hello again. Well,
What about my reward?
sharper than you seem, aren't you? I was just holding on to it for you, you know. Here you go. The reward for hunting Tragoth. All yours.
Magma whip candlestick. Whoa.
Try to find it.
Let's take a look at that one. When wielded as a weapon, the flames become supple whips of lava. The ritual implement is a 3-pronged candlestick with solid flames formed of the magma of Mount Gelmir. Interesting Tragoth would have something from Mount Gelmir like that. So, okay, that's all that Patches has for us. Let's see if... oh, wait, that ghost is back. That's cool.
The serpent that entered perhaps, if you just...
I already did look at that. I don't know why I'm not allowed to share with her.
Worthy tarnished. It is the run it through. It is the run.
Oh, I thought he already told us that stuff. That he just...
It's just as my noble brother says. I'm a complete fool. I can't believe I thought I could become a champion. Perhaps I am a fool after no. It's what an easy
Okay.
You still. Well.
Yeah, let's meet again someday. How about that? Ba 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 ba.
Run it through.
Okay. I'm gonna check one more time that if I look at that wall thing and go through, that and then I can tell Zarias, and then we're gonna piece the hell out. I mean, maybe you have to actually go deeper into the volcano manor to tell her the secrets, which that could be what the case was.
The serpent entered
Okay.
perhaps, if you just...
Alright, so let's go do some targets, eh? So one of them is going to be, as you can see, in the mountaintops of the giants. So I'm going to do that request, but the other request is... where is the other request? Oh, there we go, it's in Lanedale. Volcano Manor request, Vargrim. Okay, looks like this is probably the closest to it. Yeah, I think this request right here is the one that you got from Recusant Bernal. Actually, easy way to tell. Vargrim, the Raging Wolf, and Aaron Sorcerer Wilhelm. Yeah, so this is from Vargrim. Okay. They actually... Oh, he did say hunting down people from the round table, right? So it makes sense that we are at the round table. And, oh yeah, I think it's just right here. Yeah, alright. So, Vargrim the Raging Wolf and Aaron Sorcerer Wilhelm. Let's do it. Yo, bro. You ready to take on some peeps? Me too. I'll take Vargrim. You take the Sorcerer. Oh my god. You didn't help me with the Sorcerer. No! Bad! Vargrim. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Bro. I'm sorry about that. We got these guys. They're lame babies, and they need to be taken out. Oh my god. Okay. What are you doing, wizard? Aaron Sorcerer? Nah. Nah! Whoa, what was that? Bam! Took you out with my nice leap attack. Alright. What are you doing to my bro, Bernal? Although I guess he's not much of a bro, really. Oh, there we go. Alright. We did it. You and me. You and me, bud. Alright, what am I gonna get? Raging Wolf. Oh, the Raging Wolf set. Alright, cool. The one that was in all the trailers. We finally got it. Let's take a look at it. Raging Wolf. Helm worn by Vargrim the Raging Wolf, one of the first Tarnished to visit the Round Table Hold. Vargrim's nickname comes from the white wolf's mane that decorates the helm. And, Raging Wolf... Where is it? I actually have no idea how heavy it's considered to be. I mean, I know I could pretty easily just find it. Raging Wolf armor. Okay. According to the old legends, wolves are the shadows of the Empyrean, and this is what Vargrim aspired to be. We find wolves associated with them constantly, like you have a wolf, and I'll switch to this armor set because change things up, you know? Well, I actually really like the other one a little more, but that's okay. Let's change things up. So, you have shadows or wolves constantly being associated with that. Like, Blythe, for example, is a wolf, and he's behind Ronnie. Presumably, the owner of Torrent before you was Melina, and you get the wolf's spirit ashes from Melina. So, or sorry, from Ronnie.
The serpent entered the house.
So, like, presumably that wolf was the one before. We're going to find out something with Marika later on, too, regarding that. I don't want to say too much about yet. And, oh, look at that. He's gone.
Ah, I had hoped you'd soon return. I have the reward from Lady Tanith. Take it. It's yours, by right.
Thanks. Gelmir's
Let us
Fury.
tread the path of the till we reach the miserable death that awaits us.
Alright, let's take a look at Gelmir's Fury, which will be a sorcery. Alright, one of the sorceries developed from the magma of Mount Gelmir. This sorcery is held to represent the fury of the volcano, but the arrogance of attempting to harness it is solely that of men and serpents.
You're
Like
still
Rykard.
alive, I see.
I guess I should buy this stuff, just so I have it. Alright, dun 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 dun. Who needs levels, am I right? Let's just buy all these Ashes of War. Eruption looks pretty cool. Alright.
Well,
And next step is going to be to head back into the Forbidden Lands. And, sorry for people if this is jumping ahead of Volcano Manor. As soon as I kill my target, I will be going back to the Volcano Manor, but I do want to do this stuff before, yeah, I just want to do this stuff first. Hopefully it's nighttime right now. You know what? Actually, there's a way to make it nighttime. Because there's a Knight's Cavalry here. And I know I've been missing a lot of them, but just since I remember right now, let's just do it. Okay. Where is it? Past time. Until nightfall. Yeah, I definitely have a whole bunch of Knights Cavalry to go back and kill for my night hunt. Yeah, a whole bunch of these guys too are along here. I don't remember if there's really like any interesting items along the Forbidden Land, to be honest. Where did he go? Crap. Wow. Okay. How dare you guys? How dare you? Where's the other militia? You ruined my life by literally murdering me. Alright, from Yuki Desato. I think that Melania and Mikula are much older than we may have originally thought, and perhaps Renala's kids like Radon are much younger. I originally assumed the twin prodigies to be the youngest, but perhaps the real chronology is Godfrey first, Radigan next, and Renala last. So there's actually lore from the turtle who talks about how Radigan left for... Whoops. Oh god, not again. Radigan left for... Jesus. Sorry, I'm just like... These militia guys. So Radigan specifically left to marry... supposedly, to marry Marika, even though they're kind of one and the same. So... That's where it's like, okay, if Radigan left to be with Marika, it'd be weird if they'd had kids already before. So I'm pretty positive Mikola and Melania, as they are kids of Radigan and Marika, were still second. Or sorry, last. They're still the youngest. I can't see that not being the case. Honestly. I don't know if there's anything up here. I'm just checking. But I'm honestly not sure. I don't think there is, but I guess I feel like I should check just in case, you know? And whatever, at least I have less of these guys to worry about. Okay. I mean, they are giving me my heals back, so I guess that's nice. That's nice. But it's just because I saw one of them up here, I was like, maybe there is. I mean, there's like little items like this, but I don't think it's anything really particularly interesting. Like dragon wound grease. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel good about going to that other side there. That doesn't feel like good news. All right, I'm gonna start going back down. At least I don't have any vulgar militiamen. Well, I'll at least have less who can come and ambush me. I'll ambush you and mess up. Trying to get the one-hit kill. Anything else? I'm just using my snap to try to snap on to anybody who may be around. All right, what type of leaf is this? Trina's lily. Trina, probably Trina. Oh, okay, I don't want to fall off. Why aren't you? Okay, fine, I'll use Torrent and double jump. That's probably the way to go. I've made this take way too long. This is a short route. I don't know why I made it take so long. Also, there's a golden seed along the way, and I should start using my other golden seed. And look, all those jumps made the other one pointless that I was doing. Or the other militiamen I was trying to get. Okay. There's a bunch of these guys, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't think any of them actually have anything for me. Like, you know, this guy's just the one who's going to give you your magic back and all stuff like that. So. Aha! The golden seed. The golden seed. Yeah, I could be mistaken, though, that there's, like, things here. I don't know. Maybe I didn't fully explore it. I also really want to go to the mountaintops. I want to go to the mountaintops on the ground lift of Roldan. Where in the world is the Knights Cavalry who's supposed to be here? Oh, there he is. Wait, no, that's a Blackblade Kindred. You are not what I wanted. I'll come back to you. I'm going to go to the ground lift first, just so I can rest at a site of grace and not have to go as far back. And then I'll go ahead and take you on. But there's definitely was Knights Cavalry around there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, that actually was kind of lucky that that worked out that way. I don't know why you missed, but I appreciate it. Oh, God. That's death. Yep. Wow. What? Oh. You can summon Millicent to help you out with this guy. I actually never knew that. Wait for... Oh my god. Alright. Why are you the only Black Blade who's giving me issues? Every other one, been totally fine. You are, therefore, the worst. Oh, no, no, why am I rolling into that? Don't roll into that, me. That was not smart to do. I say, R2. Got the knee. All right. No, 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 I'm rolling into it again. Stop it, me. Stop it. Stop it. Don't roll into him. Oh, God. No. That killed me last time. That was so uncool. Oh, God. Scary. Oh! I keep on, like, rolling too early. I'm not realizing he has like so much like extra time before he's gonna hit half of the time. Oh, that one was not going to be though. No. Trying to stomp me. What is this? Stomp City time? I don't know if I've ever actually gotten one of those on these guys. I guess I've just been... Ah, that was so close. Alright, yeah, so as I was saying before, I had no idea you could summon Millicent for these guys, so that's really interesting to me. Gargoyle's Black Blade, Gargoyle's Black Axe. Cool. Let's take a look. It's probably going to say the exact same thing as all the other ones I get from them. Bronze Twin Blade wielded by valiant gargoyles, mended by blackened corpse wax, such as the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade. Same with that. Finding out so much about Malekith here. Kind of. Alright, let's make... You want to find out how to make a finger reader hate you? Let's find out. I hate it, but I'm still going to do it. No! Stop. Stop with the vigor. I don't want it.
You... Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame, and the way forth is forbidden. Hear me. The burning of the Erd tree is the first cardinal sin. Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself. Who would dare put you up to such a task? Most certainly not the fingers.
Unbind destined death? It's gonna do all that? Well, if only I'd known, because that's awesome. Alright, I'm going to go to Knight again, and I'm gonna look for the Knight's Cavalry, but I'll just quick cut it so you guys aren't just watching me like run. Because it's probably been about an hour at this point, so yeah. Look, an item. Ooh. Somber Smithing Stone 7. Okay. Yo, nice cavalry, I found you. Nice. Nice. Let's take him on. See what he's got, because when I do the night hunt, I'll be kind of over leveled. So this guy, I won't be. How about that? I'm tired of just hitting your horse. I'm sorry, I don't want to. It's not on purpose. I have you targeted and not your horse. Okay. You're really not doing too hot with that glaive there, are you? Maybe you chose the wrong weapon. Oh my god, oh my god. That's what I get for insulting him. Just wait. Ah! Hey, why are you hurting Torrent? That's very rude. Don't hurt my horse. Ah! Ah! You're trying to hurt my horse again. Not okay with that, by the way. I'm not. Oh, crap. You guys were telling me there's like a finishing move I can do when jumping down on them when I dismount them. And I keep on messing that up, so I'm sorry. Oh, God. Are you about to get your horsey back, eh? Not in time. Alright. Hey, 36,000. Ash of War, Phantom Slash. Alright, let's take a look at Phantom Slash as an Ash of War. I'm gonna do order of acquisition because I have way too much stuff now. Alright, Phantom Slash, skill inspired by fond memories of the Knight's Cavalry. Creates an apparition of the Knight's former instructor who guides a joint lunging upward swing. That's cool. Alright. Okay, let's go up the Grand Lift of Rolled. Because then I can get this. I want that. I want to expand my map. And, yeah, I'll find, like, the first Sight of Grace, I think, and I'll probably wrap this up, I think. Let's see if I can level up again. Aha! Aha! More vigor. You guys proud? Please. Please tell me you're proud of me. It's interesting how similar this looks to the Grand Lift of Dectus. You know? I mean, it's rolled, so it does say it's a different one, but it makes it seem like it was the same person who made it. Yeah. Who made them and why? Although, okay, those guys are holding branches that look like sacrificial twigs. But I mean, definitely the fact that they're branches and all that is Erd Tree related. Which is interesting because, well, I guess they had to fight the giants, so... maybe it was for the sake of that. Although... the fact that the first Church America we haven't gotten to yet, and the second Church America is in the Altus Plateau, makes me wonder if the Erd Tree really first... I mean, I guess it must have been planted where it is, but... it's interesting that America's teachings start up where we're heading to, as opposed to earlier down in Langdell. Because, you know, that's like the start of the religion. Why would it be the mountaintops of the giants? Which is where we are getting to right now. I don't know. Gotta think, man. Gotta think about this stuff. But here we are. Really high up. As we can see the top of the Erd Tree there. Are there any items over on this side? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know, though, is if I head this way, we'll find out the name of where we're at. Right? The mountaintops of the giants. The giants who we've heard about, who warred with the Erd Tree. The Erd Tree had to fight them for power. So, there you go. Pretty sick. So we're finding that location. And all right, cool. We get the maps of the mountaintops of the giants. Let's take a look at it. Where's my keys? Marching ground during the war against the giants, they carved winding paths into the cliff walls right up to the summit, leading to the untrodden, snow-laden region beyond. Marching ground during the war against the giants, they carved winding paths into the cliff walls right up to the summit. So maybe it did start the Erd Tree. I guess this is kind of answering that question. So I guess it did start around the Erd Tree. And then they built the ground lift of roll to get to the giants, perhaps, and then fought them up here. And then from there worked backwards to start the religion, perhaps. Okay, we got some crazy stuff going on right here. And you know what? This is a great way to end this episode, actually, is by talking to our boy Yura. Or Yurt. Finger Hunter Yurt. I thought you died. What's going on here? And why are you covering your face like that? Why are you covering your face? Yurt? I was looking at his hair. I was curious.
Finally, we meet the Tarnished, who would be Lord. Oh my. Why the long face? I fear that you were previously acquainted with this vessel. Well, that is most unfortunate. For he is dead. As for his flesh, he gave it to me. Shabriri.
What?
I hope you can make your peace with that.
I can't make peace with that. Okay, who is Shabriri? Do you remember? Pop quiz. Shabriri is woe. Disturbing likeness of a man whose eyes have been gouged out, which might be why he's holding his eyes. The corners of his mouth are upturned in an almost flirtatious manner. It is said that the man named Shabriri had his eyes gouged out as punishment for the crime of slander, and with time the blight of the flame of frenzy came to dwell in the empty sockets. Oh crap, Shabriri.
You were about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a fair maiden, that you would toss into the fiery forge, only so that you may be Lord. What a horrible thing to ponder. Your ascendancy requires her sacrifice, whether she wishes it or not. But how would the Lord, crowned so, be looked upon?
Okay, I'm just going to point out that she's the one who wants this. You saying, like, whether she wants it or not, you're going to toss her in the fire. She literally asked me. She asked me, Kita.
Chosen Tarnished and would-be Lord, dare to tread the path of true rigor. Spare the poor girl and singe your own flesh in her stead. If you are prepared to show resolve, and attain lordship through righteous hardship, then heed the words of I, Shabriri.
Okay, what are their words?
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy. If you inherit the flame of frenzy, your flesh will serve as kindling, and the girl can be spared, setting you on the righteous path of lordship, the path of the Lord of Chaos. Burn the Erdtree to the ground and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world.
I love that line read. Okay, so the place that hey, Shabriri. All right, so the place that Zamor runes. Oh, we've heard about Zamor, by the way. The heroes of Zamor and all them, those were the guys who helped fight the fire giants. And yeah, up here is going to be the Volcano Manor request. But so what he's talking about, by the way, for going underneath is the subterranean shunning grounds, which would be in the underground roadside, is how I can get there.
Chosen, tarnished,
For where the three fingers are.
Descend into the depths, seek audience with the three finger.
All right, you want me to find the Flame Frenzy? You crazy, son. You crazy. But maybe I'll do it, because I got to have a complete 100% playthrough. I don't know if he... Does he move on after this? No, I guess he does hang out there. I don't know if he says anything different if you do that and talk to him, actually. I'm curious about that. So, right ahead of me are the Zamor ruins. Just to really quickly talk about the Zamor before we move into this spot. Actually, I don't know where the armor is. Anyways, they helped fight against the fire giants. The fire giants are basically like their mortal enemies too, because they're like ice type people. Fire giants are fire. Kind of makes sense. All right, so I'm going to peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.